our quality of life just isn't enough anymore because we're losing jobs and we're losing people. In fact, our young people have been leaving in droves, more than 1,500,000 since 1990, because there are not enough jobs, much less well-paying jobs for them. The 2,600 member companies of the Rochester Business Alliance employ more than 175,000 people locally. All of our member companies say they would like to grow, to invest in their business, and create more jobs. But Albany's policies discourage businesses from relocating here, and those here find it difficult, too expensive to expand and add jobs. New York is among the most costliest states in the nation in which to do business. Businesses here pay the second highest workers' comp rates in the U.S. To put this in perspective, a road paving business with 10 employees located in New York State pays roughly twice the rates for workers' comp insurance in a similar firm based in Ohio pays. That's why we've pushed so strongly for comp reform, and why we're encouraged by the governor and the legislature's announcement this past week. More on that later. New York State is also home to the Wicks Law, a law that requires municipalities to hire multiple contractors for every single building project. A study done recently in New York City showed that the public school system there saved an estimated $192 million just by being exempted from this law. New York also spends more on Medicaid than any other state, 35% more than California, which has twice New York's population. In fact, we spend more on Medicaid than Texas and California combined. Here's another costly, the scaffold law. New York is the only state in the nation with a scaffold law. The law holds employers liable for workers' falls even in situations of worker misconduct, such as failing to use a safety device or even showing up for work drunk. Conservative estimates peg this law as adding $10,000 to the cost of building a house in upstate New York. New York is also home to Taylor Law, which was enacted in 1962 and never amended to accommodate and reflect current public finances. It used to be said that public employees needed higher benefits to compensate for wages than those that were paid in the private sector. But in 51 of New York's 62 counties, government workers collect higher average salaries than private sector employees in those same communities. Looking at economic development, the state's efforts are on the whole uncoordinated. Decisions on spending, it seems, are based more in favor of those projects that offer a photo op at a ribbon cutting or immediate political appeal than on those that promise job creation and retention and private sector investment.